I was selling drugs, fighting, like going meet people just from different areas, fighting with different areas and stuff. Getting in trouble with the police, getting kicked out, getting live with my dad, going back to my mum's, getting kicked out, getting back live with my dad. Just loads really, like just a little a little asbo. There you go.
There's probably 100 teenage dads out there, and I would say most of them are at risk of falling into unemployment or falling out of the education system. Okay, my name's Matt Wilcox. I'm a director of Unity. It's a young people's project based in the city of Stoke-on-Trent. The programme we're running right now is a teenage dads programme, and the idea is to engage with young people 16 to 18 years old who are about to become a dad or have become a dad. So obviously these young people have got certain social disadvantage already being a young parent, and the activities what we're doing is all about engaging with them, supporting them, creating better opportunities and also offering support as a new parent. I mean, I guess traditionally there's always been something for teenage mums, but it hasn't necessarily been anything for teenage dads, and that's why this project was initiated by the Young Parents Support Services. I guess the problems that they have is low confidence. A lot of them aren't confident enough to get a job, or they're almost overwhelmed by the fact that they're now a teenage parent. So they struggle to get a job or struggle to make positive decisions in their life. And some of them even struggle to even get out of bed.
My name's Dane Parker, I'm 18. I received no qualifications at school.
Hello. Oh, go on, bro.
The life that I had before father was pretty bad, like, I don't know, getting into selling, I was selling drugs, fighting, like going meet people just from different areas, fighting with different areas and stuff. I don't know, you can't compare it to anything, it's just, I don't know, it just feels dead warming inside, and it's just a bit, I don't know, it's a bit shocks you a bit and stuff. It is a bit hard to explain the feeling that what you get when you do first hold your first child.
Remember, always introduce yourself first. Yeah?
It's Dane Parker speaking.
Hello, my name is Dane Parker. I was wondering if you had any job vacancies, and then just take it from there. Yeah?
My name's Israel. At Unity, alongside Matt, I am also a director. My role specific to this particular project, the Teenage Dads Project, I'm the lead practitioner. I head it up, and with my two staff, Nick and Dave, I organise who's doing what on what day.
Throughout the programme, the young people will be taking part in a variety of different activities based primarily around creativity. So for instance, filmmaking, photography, graphic design, web design, music making. And we also do a little bit of sport with them as well, so a bit of Boxercise and also football. And also we're going to be going to Birmingham to show them what a bigger city looks like, because a lot of young people in Stoke haven't even been out of the city.
What we're doing now is set up to bring some, every time he comes, just wants to get some work, just brings like recruitment agencies just on the cold calling. What I want him to achieve is, until he gets a job, I want him to be on first name terms with these people, so that if there is a job that comes up, they can be like, oh yeah, there's that Dane Parker, that lad that lives in Blurton.
Young people in Stoke-on-Trent, a high percentage of them do have problems like low confidence, low self-esteem, lack of aspiration, low academic achievements. So already you've got that amount of difficulties to deal with in the first instance in engaging with a particular group of young people. Then you've got the fact that the group of young people that we were targeting are not in employment, education or training, and that group is traditionally very hard to reach out to and engage with. Then you've got the aspect that they're also teenage parents, so they've got all these other complex issues going on in their life.
Good afternoon, it's Dane Parker speaking. I'm just ringing up to see if you've got any job vacancies. Good afternoon, it's Dane Parker speaking. I'm just ringing up to see if you've got any job vacancies. What, driving? Well, have you got a driving licence, yeah?
Yeah, we only do driving, mate.
Awesome, cool.
Oh, okay then. Cheers. Bye. Good afternoon, it's Dane Parker speaking. I'm just ringing up to see if you've got any job vacancies.
What sort of work is it you're looking for?
Yeah, just warehouse work, labour, stuff like
We
that.
haven't got anything like that at the moment, I'm afraid. If you want to show us in the next couple of weeks.
Okay then, cheers.
Okay, thanks.
Goodbye.
I just try and
tell like the young people like Dane and anyone else that might be in that position, where they've rang up a few agencies, they get those letters that say unfortunately you've been unsuccessful. When you get 3 of those landing on your doorstep, or 3 successive calls and it's no, we haven't got anything, or we don't do that sort of work, or try back next week, or it can be quite demoralising. I just like try and tell Dane and other young people just like keep plodding on. Can't win a raffle if you don't buy a ticket.
5, 6, 7, 8.
We've engaged with 18 young people. We've got 18 leads from different referral partners across the city, the young offending team, young parent support services, the youth service. All these agencies that would deal with young people have referred young people to us. So we've got 18 of those. Now, on a daily basis, we struggle to maybe get 5 to turn up. Some of that is positive, that some of the young people that we originally engaged with, we've already supported back into work. 2 or 3 have already gone on to work. One's working in Alton Towers, one's doing a bit of labouring, one's applied to college, etc., etc. So that's great. But at the same time, there's still a group of 18 that can take advantage of the service. And it's just quite hard sometimes to engage with young people who have got, low self-esteem, low confidence, didn't do particularly well at school, had a baby recently or expecting a child, and have been unemployed for some time. And they might have a whole heap of other issues around them with their family. There's some families in Stoke-on-Trent who, there's 3 generations of unemployment. The grandfather didn't really go to work, so that feeds down to the dad who didn't really go to work, and now the son didn't really go to work. So it's all about breaking down that cycle as well. Because if his granddad never went to work and his dad never went to work, why is he going to go to work? And then what's going to happen to his son or daughter?
I mean, what's the first thing that goes in your CV?
The Unity project has helped me a lot. The Unity project has definitely a lot. Like I say, and being a father, it's taught me about stuff I didn't know. Do you know what I mean? I've had met a few people who told me about positive for parenting and stuff like that. And it has taught me stuff I didn't know. But not, it's all round stuff as well, just all everyday life, do you know what I mean, finding a job and stuff like that. It's helped me with all of that.
If one of these teenage dads goes back to work, if the teenage mum, eventually she starts going back to work, the child is in school and the family start to develop, that's great. But for instance, if the dad stays on benefits, the mum stays on benefits, the child struggles at school, there could be a whole heap of different social problems created from that one family.
Just face this way, Perry. Yeah, that's it.
A lot more work needs to be done to prevent the situation from happening. A lot more education to young people. Maybe even people who just role models coming in and talking to the young people about their experiences as a teenage parent. There was quite a good project that used to run in the city, which was a Friday night football league, which was run by Stoke City. And what that was, it was all about getting loads of young people together, about 40 or 50 young people together, play football with them on Friday night when they might be in the park drinking cider, when potentially that's when teenage pregnancy could happen, because, boys and girls in the park drinking a bit of cider, one thing leads to another, a baby comes along 9 months later. If the teenage dad is actually playing football and too knackered to even do whatever he might have to do, then, that's prevented it. So, there needs to be a lot more prevention work done, I think. And I think that is definitely the way forward. Prevention is better than cure, I guess. So, after we evaluate this project and monitor it, I think one thing that I will be wanting to look at developing after this project finishes is more of a prevention method. But also, there is a valid need for support for teenage parents as well, and teenage dads.
Yeah.